Hey guys, welcome back to Kate's Food Fiesta. Today I'm making a really yummy little easy dish to make. It's some savoury scones, so it's cheese and onion scones. It's literally got 5 ingredients in it, and it's just a bit of a throw together, mix it up, a little bit of kneading, and then you stick it in the oven for 20 minutes, and then you've got these delicious savoury cheese and onion scones. So I'm just going to throw my ingredients together. So we've got 2 cups of self-raising flour, which has been sifted. I've got 3/4 of a cup of finely chopped up shallots, which I'm just going to toss straight in there. That brings that onion flavour, so I've used the white and the green part. I've got 3/4 of a cup of Parmesan cheese. You could use some cheddar in there as well if you like. I just find that the Parmesan has a saltiness and a stronger flavour, a stronger cheesy flavour. So then we're going to put in here, so then it's just, we're going to first mix that through a little bit with the flour, just so it's a little bit evenly dispersed before we add the wet ingredients. Okay, so our wet ingredients is literally 150 mils of cream, thickened cream, and you just pour that straight in. And then the next ingredients is some reasonably fresh soda water, so we want 150 mils of that as well. So I'm just pouring into the same cup so I get all of that cream remains as well. We just pour that in and it just starts to fizz. Anyway, and then you literally stir it around. So the idea is just to get it all mixed through and blended. You don't want to overmix it. And you just want to be making sure that you can get in and underneath and grabbing all of that flour that'll be sitting at the bottom. Now it'll be quite a wet mix when it comes out of this, and then we put it onto a floured board and then we'll start to knead it. So I'm just gonna roll this mix out onto the board. You can see, I don't know whether you can see that it's a little bit wet, and that's totally okay. So basically you just start to press it down and you sort of start to knead it. Now you might need to grab a little bit of flour and sprinkle it on there. The way you know it's ready is that it's no longer sticking to your hands. So you just give it a little bit of a knead. It's not a lot of work, you're not over kneading it, it's not a loaf of bread. In fact, the least kneading the better, because it means it'll be more light and fluffy when you bake it. Okay, and then you just press it out a little bit, flatten it out. It can be in a bit of a wonky shape, that's totally fine. And all we're going to do now is cut it into pieces and then shape them with our hands, and then we're going to be sticking it in the oven. So now we're just going to cut it into some rows, depending on how big you'd like them to be. They do rise up quite a bit, so you can do them pretty flat and you'll still get a pretty nice shape. So all I'm going to do is grab this bit of scone and I literally just shape it around, give it a bit of a pat, pop it in the tray, go to the next one. So we've just got one final little step before we stick them in the oven. This is optional, but I do recommend it for a really nice finish on your scones. I've just got a little container of milk here. I'm just going to use my hands. You can use a pastry brush if you wish. But you literally just dab it in, and then just dab a little bit of milk on top. Now the milk seems to caramelize or something, but it gives them a really nice brown, golden brown finish. So here we have our cheese and onion scones. They smell amazing. The cheese, the melted cheese is so aromatic. So these are really great for serving. You could serve them with a bowl of soup or something. You could maybe have them as a little side, your bread for a casserole. But I really think these are just as good with just serving it with butter. And that is how I'm going to have it right now. Ooh. Good amount of butter. And you just eat it like that. Mmm, so tasty.